My interest in photography began with a need to capture the amazing things that the natural world offers. The Galápagos Islands have the most wonderful landscapes, mountain ranges or lava flows that are just so beautiful to photograph. But the most important part is the wildlife. Photography allows our guests to have a stronger bond with the animals and the wildlife. Seeing all these incredible things and just wanting to share them with the rest of the world. Photography transcends the barrier of language. With photography, you can really share these stories and the moments that we have. My name is Anahi Concari. I'm a naturalist and certified photo instructor for Lindblad Expeditions-National Geographic. I was born in the city of Guayaquil. When I was about 3 years old, my mom decided she wanted something different than the city life, so decided to move here to the Galápagos. I had the chance to experience something completely different than a life in the city. I was able to have this strong connection with animals since I was very early. When I was 9 years old, I had the chance to participate in a summer vacation camp on the town of Puerto Ayora. Lindblad Expeditions invited 63 kids from this summer camp to go on board the Polaris in an actual trip. We felt like we won the lottery, and it was an amazing experience. To see the Galápagos, really you need a ship to explore these wilder areas. We got to see orcas, for example, something most of us hadn't seen before. So for us, it was incredible in terms of wildlife. When I went on board the Polaris, they gave us all disposable cameras. I found some of my first wildlife photos from this trip, and one of them is a Galápagos hawk. The Galápagos hawk is extinct in Santa Cruz, my home island, and this was the first time I actually got to see one in the wild. So my first chance to actually do wildlife photography was thanks to Lindblad Expeditions. I traveled to mainland Ecuador to complete my studies in literature, but once I graduated, I decided the first thing I wanted to do was come back home. 2 months after I made it back to Galápagos, the national park offered the opportunity to become a naturalist for the national park. My responsibilities as a naturalist and certified photo instructor for Lindblad Expeditions and National Geographic are to take our guests to the most beautiful locations around the Galápagos Islands where we can explore by snorkeling, hiking, doing amazing zodiac rides, and also kayaking. I think the fact that I grew up in Galápagos and I'm a naturalist allows me to tell our guests some backstories of all the animals that we're seeing and photographing, also anticipate the action before we see something happening. I get to teach photography on board, help our guests with their settings and better understand their cameras, and I lead photo walks where we can really take the time around our subjects to get the most outstanding wildlife photos. Galápagos Islands has a very diverse range of landscapes. We can snorkel in the coastlines that host an array of marine species like reef sharks to Galápagos penguins, and these lush green highlands that host giant tortoises in freshwater ponds. We can do zodiac rides along these tall cliffs that have seabirds nesting. Every time we go out, we have a different experience and we see something new. Galápagos is a photographer's dream. Nowhere else, like in Galápagos, you have the chance to get so close to nature. This job never gets boring. There's always something that you will be able to share. I would love to do this for many years because the more you're out there, the more amazing things nature can offer.